the horse that crossed worlds. They say it appeared during the driest summer the West had ever known, when the rivers cracked like old bone, and even the buzzards gave up hope. No clouds, no wind, just heat and silence. Then came the lightning. No storm, just one blinding bolt from a clear blue sky. And when the smoke cleared, there it stood. A horse like no one had ever seen before. White as snow, eyes glowing silver, steam rising from its back like it had galloped through another world to get here. They called it a ghost, a sign. But the old Navajo medicine men said different. Said they'd heard of such a creature from stories passed down long before the railroad ever split the land. A horse that could cross between worlds, between time, sky, and spirit. Some said it was born of the stars, others claimed it was cursed to roam forever, never belonging anywhere. Out on the high plains of Texas, a dying cowboy named Eli McGraw claimed it visited him in the night. Said the horse didn't walk. It floated. That when he looked in its eyes, he saw his entire life flash his mother's hands. The gunfight in Abilene, the girl he left behind in Kansas. Then, he said, the horse let him ride. Not through land, but through memory, regret, and somewhere deeper, when the sun rose, he was gone. All that was left was a single hoofprint burned into the red earth. In the saloons of Santa Fe, ranch hands whispered the horse had Mongolian roots, an ancient steed of the great Khan, cursed by a shaman to roam between spirit and man. And yet, it looked at home in the West, like it belonged to both the old world and the new. Sheriffs rode out to chase it. None came back sane. One drew a picture of the horse on the wall of his jail cell, then carved galaxies into the stone around it. They called it Zolzaya, destiny, in the old Mongolian tongue. But the name didn't matter. What mattered was this: it didn't leave hoofprints, it didn't eat, it didn't age. And when it galloped, the ground seemed to shiver like it was remembering something ancient. If you're out in the desert someday and the wind goes still, if the stars above seem too bright, too close, and you hear hooves echoing through rock and sand, though no riders in sight, be still. You might just be in the presence of the last of the star horses, and if it stops in front of you, if it lowers its head and looks at you with those silver eyes, you don't run. You ride, because this horse doesn't just gallop. It transcends.